recipe can be found below. Let us know if you give it a try. Feel free to take a bite if you're so inclined.
It's gonna be a messy one.
I would throw to, like, you can find the recipe below.
And then take the bite, not take the bite.
Yeah.
The middle. And I'm here with Manitoba beef producers. Today we're going to be making a wonderful, tasty banh mi using a nice cut of steak. So to start, we're going to be using some pickled veg because we like that crunch in it. So off the hop, we've got some carrot and some daikon. Now, daikon is it basically tastes just like a radish. So I'm going to show you how to get this nice, thin sliced julienne here. So you have like this round, cylindrical shape. You don't want to roll, you don't want to slice your fingers, right? So we're going to cut one slice just so you have that nice flat edge. And then from there, you're going to do nice thin slices all the way around. And you're going to protect those fingers. And then from there, you just stack them up. And then you just go along that stack, again, thin slices, just like this. So once you cut up your daikon, your carrot, I'm just gonna set that aside. Our pickling liquid, super, super, super easy. 1 part white sugar, 1 part white vinegar, and then half of water. So we're just gonna pour that in to our container, and we'll close it up and give it a good shake, just so it gives that nice little dissolve there. And then from there, you just pour it over your veggies. And these are gonna sit, you want them to sit for at least 15, 20 minutes before you serve. So they kind of get that nice pickly action, but they stay nice and crunchy. So we'll set that aside. Here is our nak chom. This is a fabulous, fabulous condiment. It is flavorful, it's got spicy, sweet, it's just a beautiful condiment that you can put on any kind of grilled meat. Rice vinegar, ginger and garlic, some freshly squeezed lime juice, fish sauce, some sugar, and then of course, some Thai chili peppers. Okay, so we've got our toppings made for our sandwich. Now for the best part is our steak. I'm just using a strip steak here. I've patted it dry with some paper towel. Now we're gonna give it a nice generous salt and pepper on both sides. And then once the salt and pepper goes on, we're gonna give it a little brush with hoisin sauce. So this is basically kind of like an Asian barbecue sauce. So it's gonna go on both sides. It doesn't have to be too thick, just to get a little bit of sheen, a little glaze on there. And this is why we season kind of liberally, because when you're brushing it, some of that seasoning is gonna come off, and it's gonna come off on the grill. Okay, so now our steaks are nice and glazed up with this hoisin. We're gonna put them on the grill. Just a little 90-degree turn. Okay, so my trusty tool, I never go anywhere without this guy because it's foolproof. A meat thermometer is gonna be your best friend whenever you're at the grill. So I typically like, for this sandwich, kind of a medium. So I'll take these steaks off anywhere between 128 Fahrenheit to 130. And then I'm gonna bring them, I'm gonna put this on this little metal tray here, just so they have about 3-4 minutes to rest. So we're at about 114, so we're just gonna give it another couple minutes. So we're gonna take this guy off, just let him rest for a few minutes. Again, if you want your steak a little more well done, absolutely just leave it a few more minutes. It still is going to need that time to rest though, because those juices, when it's cooking, they go right to the center. So when you take that steak off and cut it right away, those juices are just gonna pour out. our bowl of nok cham. I'm gonna toss our steak right in here. Give this a little toss. Oh yeah. Okay, and now we are ready to build. So we've got, okay, this is the key to the banh mi. You do not want hot dog buns. You don't want soft buns. You want that chew, you want a bit of resistance, and you want that strength to hold this sandwich together. So we're gonna give it a slice down the side. So like typically a French baguette is used. These are panini buns, anything that has like that nice chewy crust. Here we've got a bit of pate. So this is just a chicken liver pate that I've blitzed in a food processor with some butter so it makes it extra spreadable. It's gonna go on that bottom layer. It doesn't have to be thick, just a nice thin layer. Then we've got these ribbon cucumbers here. So again, you don't need too many, just it's a little bit for that crunch. And then we're gonna just stack up some of our steak. This is a Maggi mayo. So this is mayo, sriracha, and Maggi sauce. Maggi sauce it just brings that umami. It's really salty. It's gonna make that sauce over the top, and the sriracha is just a little bit of spiciness. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it a little squirt over top. There we go. And then we're gonna take these beautiful pickled vegetables. And this is the beauty of the banh mi. I love this pickly crunchiness that goes on top. So you can actually go quite heavy with these pickles. And then the pièce de résistance, your cilantro. I just tear off a big chunk, goes on top, just like this. The more the merrier. And there is your beautiful banh mi. If you're gonna be giving this recipe a try, please check it out. Post it on social media. Recipe is down below. It is super, super delicious, and it's one of my favorite sandwiches.